Hey dreamers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with the full review video of what I thought of the HelloFresh. I've been doing HelloFresh for about, this is my 4th week now. And so I just want to come back and do a follow-up video on what I thought of the subscription service now that I've been using it for a little while. It definitely has its pros and cons. And so by the end of the video, you'll be able to make a decision on if you feel that it is worth it and will suit your lifestyle. So I made a previous video and I go over kind of why I've decided to try this out. You can find that linked up top and click on that and give that a watch. It's just an unboxing when I received my first box and why I wanted to try out HelloFresh, but I'll get into what it is. So HelloFresh is basically a meal subscription service. It allows you to pre-plan your meals for each week. So each week you have a selection of meals to choose from. They offer 6 different meals. They have meat and veggies, a family friendly, calorie smart, quick and easy meals, and pescatarian. I chose the family friendly option and it has a wide range of meals to choose from. I think each week is like more than 10 meals that I have a choice to choose from. And so tons of options. Although even though it says family friendly, there are some meals that come up that I know my kids would not enjoy. So I chose family friendly, and then I go for the quick and easy meals because like I discussed in my previous video, the reason I chose HelloFresh was because I needed the convenience of not having to do a whole lot of meal planning, and also I don't have a lot of time after work between work and getting my kids to their after school activities. There's not a big window, so I wanted to have my meals already planned, things already there for I can just grab and prepare. So I normally go for the quick and easy 30 minute meals that I can make. So that's the plan that I chose. One thing I do notice about these meals though is they say the prep time is 5 minutes. I don't find that to be true. A lot of times these meals come with vegetables that have to be diced and cut up before you can even start to cook or anything, and that takes me a little while. I do have a chopper for like onions and you know, if they send some scallions or something like that, I use my chopper. But like for potatoes and zucchinis, what else, carrots, they send raw carrots, you have to chop all that stuff up, and that definitely takes more than 5 minutes. The cook times is like 30-35 minutes. For me, sometimes it takes a little longer because I'm doing things, I'm chopping up the food, I'm trying to like multitask. So I would say on average the meals take around about more like 45 minutes. The prep time is more like 10 to 15 minutes. So overall, I would say about an hour to prepare the meals, which isn't bad. Some days when I have to get out the house and have my youngest at dance class by 6 o'clock, I'm really looking for those meals that got as little prep work as possible, or I try to start a little early doing my prep work. As for the cost, I do the 4 meals 4 times a week plan, and that's costing like $128 a week. That's with shipping. It's like $120 without shipping. With shipping is $128, so that's $128 a week. At first I was like, this is a bit expensive. My first box was only $60, so it jumped up double after that first box, and I was like, oh, I don't know, this is pretty expensive. But once I took you can skip weeks, so each week you're not obligated to have another box. So I took the liberty of skipping a week and doing grocery shopping, and I noticed that I'm spending the same, if not more. And in some ways I'm spending more because when you think about it, I have to buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When you go grocery shopping, you can't buy portion sizes. At least I'm not able to do that. I know some people may shop at Trader Joe's and they may be able to go to the market and buy portion sizes. But if I want a thing of chicken, I have to buy this big thing of chicken, and I may not eat all of it and I'm saving it, or I have to buy this big thing of spinach. So it's like you have to buy food in bulk items, and you may not use all that food, and at the end of the week a lot of that food goes bad. I know definitely the produce does for us. Sometimes milk goes bad. So I feel like the cost savings with the HelloFresh is because they only send you enough for that meal. So it sends you, and you don't, I haven't had much leftovers. I'll talk about that later, about the leftovers. But you get the portions for what you're going to eat for dinner, whereas when you go grocery shopping, you're not buying in portions. And a lot of times for us, I know food goes bad, so we end up wasting that food. Even though I may get more for my money, I'm not really using it, so it's a lot of waste. So in that sense, I feel like it evens out a little bit. And then when I'm shopping, so I'm finding that when I do the HelloFresh for the $128 a week, I do have to still buy for lunch and dinner and other snacks and things like that. I'm not spending as much at the grocery store when I'm not buying a whole lot of dinner items. So at the grocery store a week, we're probably spending like $60 or $70 on top of the HelloFresh a week. So I'm looking at around $200 a week on groceries, which is about what I was spending prior to doing HelloFresh. So I feel as if the cost is, I'm not saving any money, I'm not, but I'm not also overspending. So this is fitting great for my family of 4 doing the HelloFresh subscription. So in that sense, it's breaking even for us. So are the meals good? We have had a couple of meals that didn't go over well with the kids. I'm learning that they do not like the string beans. They send real green beans, like the ones with the snap peas in them. They do not like those, so I don't order those anymore. They don't like zucchini, as I said. So I try to avoid meals where zucchini is a main ingredient. I do still get meals with zucchini, and I would just not give them the zucchini because me and my husband like zucchini. But overall the meals have been very delicious. I think the one meal that we did not like was the stuffed peppers. Like, that just totally went to waste. That was a fail. Nobody liked the stuffed peppers. I still try to keep up with some of the traditions. On Tuesday we had Mexican food, so I'm just going to show you some of the meals that we had. So this is the fully loaded pork taquito. This is very good. We also made like a pan enchilada that was very good. We had this today. This was the salmon crusted walnut with potatoes. That was very good. Everybody enjoyed that. And they also have a lot of burger meals. My kids do not like these fries, but they eat it. They would prefer McDonald's fries, of course, but I do love real potato fries. So and then my kids love burgers, so we try to get like a burger once a week. They have different variations of burgers. And then they have like gourmet meals. This is one that we had with the steak and carrots and potatoes. That's a little extra. I've only done that once with the gourmet meals. So taste, I would say the meals have been very tasty overall, and we've only had maybe 1 or 2 meals where it was just complete fail and we didn't like it. Are they healthy? No. Most of the meals that we get are not healthy. They're high in calories. I think the lowest meal that we've had is 800 calories. Like, for example, this salmon and potatoes, and this one is 830 calories. They do have some low calorie options, but the problem is it's not family friendly. My kids will not eat it. HelloFresh is not for those that do not like to cook. There is a lot of cooking involved, and so I'm cooking 4 days a week, and then sometimes even on the weekend. So on average, I'm cooking about 5 times a week, which is way more than what I was doing. I was doing a lot of going out to eat, and so that was a cost savings as well. I'm not spending a lot on going out to fast food places. I'm cooking at home now. I'm saving money there, so that's why this has really been working out for us. Okay, and now on to the cons. I have had a little bit of snags with this HelloFresh. 1 week my box showed up and all my meals were not in there. And not only were not all my meals were in there, so I ordered 4 meals, only 2 meals showed up. The 2 meals that showed up were not meals that I ordered. So I contacted customer service. They were very good about it. They did refund me my money. They did kind of not want to do that at first. They want to say, okay, well, you got 2 meals, so we'll refund you for 2 more meals. And I was like, no, no, no. Those 2 meals that I did receive were not meals that I ordered, so I would like a full refund. And then they did give me a full refund. But that week, I had to go out and grocery shop and make up for the do whole meal planning over again, and put together my own plan for that week. Another drawback is that the HelloFresh can sometimes come late. I had a late arrival in which it arrived a day late, and the food wasn't frozen and it wasn't room temp either, so it was still cold and I was still able to save the food. But that's something to keep in mind. Sometimes, because it is being shipped and it's a service that has to travel, your food may not be fresh once it gets to you. But again, HelloFresh customer service was very understanding in that, and they did provide me a credit on that. So overall, I personally think HelloFresh is worth it. Everybody in the home seems to enjoy it. It allows us to try so many different foods. As I said, I've had this for 4 weeks and we haven't repeated a meal yet. Like, I'm waiting on some of the meals that we really like to come back around. I may even like skip a week and try to like grocery shop to do some of our favorites. They do send these recipe cards, so if you do want to do them on your own, you have that option. I have been keeping mine. I've even been sharing them with people. So it allows us to try so many different foods. Every day is something exciting, it's something different. But we don't have any leftovers, so if you are somebody that like to have leftovers, you will not have that on this plan. It gives us the servings that we are supposed to eat, according to, you know, the American food diet or whatever. The portion sizes are per serving. It's what you're supposed to have. So that has also been teaching us how to eat, how our food should be portioned. But I will say, I think they are very generous with the carbs. So I normally never make all the potatoes that they send, and spaghetti, a couple of times we've had leftover when I have a spaghetti dish. So the carbs they're generous with, but meat and everything like that, you won't have any extra meat. And you are able to skip your weeks if, you know, for instance, for a week you want to take off, or you're going out of town or something like that. The boxes don't keep coming. You can skip a week. You can cancel your subscription at any time. There is no penalties or anything like that. And so I do think this is very flexible, and it works for my family, and I've been enjoying it. And so I just wanted to come here and give you all my review of what I thought of HelloFresh. If you have any questions, something I didn't mention, or if you wanted more details, please comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to be stars, smile, take a break, and relax.